All right. Lock in chat. Lock in. Here we go. We got US versus UK fast food by Joshua Wiseman. I used to see this guy all the time on TikTok, and now I've been seeing his YouTube videos have been popping up, but I'm interested in this.
America.
USA versus UK fast food. Dude, USA fast food's so good, but I guess that's because I'm American, but still, I'm very interested to see the UK fast food, and I'm very hungry, so this video is going to make me more hungry. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into it.
America is undoubtedly the epicenter of fast food.
Facts.
As a matter of fact, Americans spend $400 billion a year.
Oh my.
But the question is,
400,
are we
wait,
the best at
did he say 400 billion?
$400 billion
Oh my God,
a
that's
year.
crazy.
But the question is, are we the best at it? That's why we're here
I would
in
argue
the
yes.
UK, our biggest competitor. Supposedly, they're using better ingredients. In
Oh, I
fact,
have
there are
heard
some
that.
ingredients in the US that are illegal in the
I've
UK.
heard that.
On top
I've
of that,
heard
they have
that.
bigger menus, more unique items, and fast food experiences that the US has
Oh my God,
never
those look so good. Those look so good. I have heard that like if you go to Europe, like the fast food, like the McDonald's, they are so much better because it's like they actually like have to use healthier ingredients because they're stricter like regulations on like the type of like foods and dyes and stuff you can use and like preservatives. So I have heard that.
So it's finally time. The whole world's watching the ultimate fast food showdown. The US versus the UK.
Starting
Oh
at
gosh.
KFC in the UK. But I'm not doing this alone. Today I'm joined with guest judges, UK YouTube duo Jolly. We'll be pitting the UK's top fast food spots against their closest US counterparts. And at the end of each stop, we'll be rating our overall experiences out of 10. The country with the highest total average wins our battle. Now to kick things off at UK KFC, we got their fried chicken bucket, the French fries, or chips.
so
as they call
good.
them, and a unique item we don't have called the Tower Burger.
All that said, we're gonna be rating every spot purely by experience on a scale of 1 through 10, but we will also be talking about speed, flavor, texture, chicken.
That
Reach
looks
into my
so
bowl of wonders and
good.
grab a piece of chicken.
That actually looks
Distinctly
so
KFC
good.
smell. Is that the same as the American KFC smell?
Something's missing from it.
Oh, it's all the chemicals. It's the stuff that we don't allow.
You know, this is probably about the same.
I'm always amazed
Wow.
at how little crunch there is.
It's like if they dipped it in breading, refrigerated it, baked it, and then dunked it in oil.
It's flaccid.
Yeah, incredibly greasy.
Yeah.
Really. I don't enjoy how that tastes, texturally especially. The texture, it's awful.
It's like mid, on a good day, maybe above mid. That said, flavor-wise, it's okay. Salt levels are okay. The 11 herbs and spices, to me, I think here in England, they're doing more like 2 or 3 herbs and spices, possibly.
Next up, a unique
I don't know.
item.
That looks amazing. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. That actually looks incredible. That looks incredible. Oh my gosh. But I don't know how people like do that, how they could tell like the different like spices and like herbs and stuff that they use while you eat something. Like I don't get that. I can't do that.
Only available in the UK, the Tower Burger.
They didn't even get this center. This is way off.
If you're expecting them to center the ketchup, then I think already your expectations are too high.
A hash brown, a fried KFC chicken. For some reason, there's American cheese on here. I have no idea why. Contextually, that makes no sense.
This feels like a special moment as well, eating with the Colonel himself.
Wow. That's f***ed up. I believe that there are great chicken sandwiches in this wonderful country.
We call them chicken burgers, but yeah. we'll take it.
Dude,
That is not one of them. The number one problem
Chicken
when I bit
sandwich.
into it was all I tasted was ketchup. Once I finally got past
Dude, ketchup's
the
the
great
best,
wall of
though.
ketchup, I then was greeted with the texture of this potato, which was probably greater than or equal to a paste of cornstarch. I just am not picking up much crunch from it. Same thing, not much crunch from the chicken. The salt level is pretty underwhelming, and overall, it's been fried in oil that's been reused and reused, so you're getting a little bit of that bitter aftertaste. That said, I do have a couple positive notes.
It's amazing listening to someone who actually knows what they're talking
What a
about.
pro. I'm loving
I
that.
mean,
Yeah,
we
this
do
is
this for a
crazy.
living, but we've got no idea what
Yeah.
we're doing. I want to point to the salad. It tasted like it had been put through a
You mean
paper
lettuce?
shredder.
You know what they call that? In America, they call it shreddis.
Shreddis.
Really?
Now, for the moment of truth,
those look
the
good.
French fry. This is what won our
Those look
best
good.
fast food French fry in America. Not this one, but the one in America. These fries are different. The question is, are they better? No.
These are terrible.
That's atrocious.
It's funny that guy's coughing right now because I'm trying to not to suffocate.
3 items from the UK, KFC down. Now it's time to rate our overall experience.
4 out of
Gagging in
10.
the background.
I'd say a 3.
It would have been a 3 if there wasn't a guy gagging. It was like a soundtrack. So I'm going to go 2.2.
The UK, not off to a strong start, but there's plenty more places to visit, so let's see how KFC is doing in the US.
Before we go in, I have an announcement. Merch has been released. The second channel is known for a while, and I'm bringing this full hat. So if you do a 6-piece chicken bucket, French fries as well. Thank you.
That guy was so southern I could barely understand what he was saying.
Speaking of Southern, Josh and Ollie got a little taste of Southern hospitality.
Dude, it's so true, dude. If you go to the South,
guys
bro,
are
they're
so
so nice
friendly.
down there.
Texas people are nice. Everyone thinks that we're mean. Have you had KFC in America? Is this a new experience?
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I've ever had American KFC. I mean, I opened the lid of this bucket and my fingers are covered in grease.
But my first impression is, holy crap, what are you feeding your chicken?
Why is that so
Because
big?
it's literally
Yeah, that is-
double the
that
size.
is
That's the biggest
crazy.
piece of fried chicken.
That's a breast. This is a wing.
Oh, the leg's actually really small.
Skip leg day and got breast enhancement.
Cheers.
Can an oven-roasted
do this
turkey
while I'm
breast
hungry,
pack
dude.
so much
Oh wow, crispy.
I cannot
it's
do
got
this
way
while I'm
more
hungry.
seasoning to it. It's just as oily.
I keep chewing, but nothing's happening. That was very stringy. It took like 10 times the amount of chewing as the KFC in the UK. I mean, the initial flavor is so good though. That batter, while being greasy as hell, tastes good.
I feel no less disgusting, but it just tastes better. When we had KFC in the UK, I really did feel ashamed of myself. And I feel similar, but it just tastes better. It feels like the reward for debasing yourself
It's much higher.
is much higher.
Whoa. So we tried that. Off to a good start. Let's try the fries and decide. We tried the English ones. These are completely different. They're skinless, they're battered, they're seasoned. And I will say these don't
Looks
look as
so
good as the
good.
ones that won the fry competition. And that shows the inconsistency of fast food restaurants.
Ooh.
Ooh, chemically aftertaste.
That is
What?
Completely different to the British KFC.
You see what it does to you?
They're addictive as hell. What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
It's quite difficult to stop. They're really satisfyingly crunchy.
And look, the scary aftertaste went away. Now it's,
right.
it's luring you back in.
Oh my gosh.
America.
I can't taste the chemicals at all anymore.
Rating time.
First impressions,
God.
definitely better than KFC in the UK. I'm probably gonna give this 7.7.
I'll give it a 7.
I think I'm also gonna give it a 7. This is the best KFC I've ever had. On to the next.
Oh, wow.
The US, on the other hand, starting
I don't
off
eat
very
KFC that
strong,
much.
back across the pond to see if the UK can respond.
We're here at a place that's new. Not to the world, definitely not to the US, but definitely to the UK, and that is Wendy's.
Whoa.
It's newish.
They didn't have
Last
Wendy's
couple of
before?
People have suggested that it's better than the one in the US. There's only one way to find out. And we're gonna kick that off with none other than a chicken burger.
I see you picked up on our
I don't know what you're
vernacular.
talking about. Let's just go for it. Cheers.
If it's not a dude, I hate it's just because it's on burger buns does not make it a burger. It's a chicken patty. It's not a hamburger. A hamburger is ground meat, ground beef. It's not a burger, bro. That pisses me off.
That is easily, I would say, the freshest tasting of any of the fast food we've had today.
Wendy's
The
has
lettuce
fire
has
chicken
a real
sandwiches. I do
crisp
have to
to
say
it.
that.
Well, they haven't shredded it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of spice in the batter.
It's got kick. Texturally great. I have no issue with the texture. It's got a nice crunch. The inside's got some juiciness to it. It's not super dry on the lettuce. The bun is chewy, but on the flavor side, somehow not that punchy. There's good spice, but I'm not getting a lot of chicken. I'm not getting like herbs and spices. I'm not getting like garlic. I'm not getting umami. I'm not getting lots of chicken. I'm just kind of getting like blank piece of paper with paprika on it. On to the next. Dave's Double.
Oh
You've
my
got a great
God.
vineyard, which is kind of a surprise.
Wendy's. Square patty because they don't cut corners. If you didn't know that, you know that now.
It's a Maillard.
Whenever you sear something, you get a full contact sear, you get this nice browning here.
Ooh, I like it. A little sear.
And you could win a bet with that. You could bet somebody. You could be like, get a burger from Wendy's, and they're going to be square patties because they don't cut corners. And I thought everybody do that. Apparently not. I want to bet on that because the person was like, actually, you know what? I'll out him. It was my girlfriend. She's like, no, that's not true. That's not true. I was like, all right, bet. So we made a bet, and guess what? I was right. So, you know, if someone doesn't know that, bet I'm on it because it's true.
Why is there no salt?
I bite into something and I think, that is perfect. And then you explain all of the reasons why it's not perfect. And I'm like, oh yeah. The ingredients taste fresher. It feels like it's actually made
That looks
by
so
hand.
good.
You can taste the freshness of the lettuce, the freshness of the tomato, the beef that's actually got a bit
Tomato.
of chew to it.
The beef does taste like it could have been frozen, but at least it tastes more like beef than some fast food joints.
It's got the Maillard
So, yeah,
on
that's
it.
a burger.
Yep, that's a duck. Maillard.
Maillard.
Long story short, lacking flavor, lacking salt. I hate fast food patties. They don't have the right fattiness to them. They're a bit like chewy and kind of dry. Everything else was solid. We have one more left, the spicy nugs.
Staple.
The nuggets, they're dry. They taste nothing of chicken. There's no crisp. It's like eating a sponge, and all I taste flavor-wise is really just a slight spiciness with no other background flavor. No garlic, no seasoning, but there is a little more salt in it present. I'll give him that much.
I'm not joking. When I eat this stuff, I feel all at sea until you talk, and I'm like, yep, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, dude,
My
I don't know
overall score is
how
gonna
he
come out
does
to a
that.
Solid 5. It is
That's
mid
crazy,
as
but he is a
Probably a
chef though,
6.5,
so that makes
I reckon.
sense.
I would probably go 5.5.
Now, I've never loved Wendy's in general, but the question is it better in America?
Wendy
There she
is.
is,
There
dude,
she
Wendy
is.
herself.
Dude.
All right, chicken sandwiches.
Good.
Oh, look at that.
It's like an emoji.
That's like a butt that's been sat on a bench for a bit too long.
Let's do it, guys. Again, they got the seasoning down. That's salty as heck.
It's almost too salty. Quite spicy as well.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of heat to that.
More spicy than the British one.
Yeah,
Everything they
the
said is
British one
spicy
did not
in
look
the
like a
UK
spicy
was
chicken
almost not
sandwich. It looked
spicy
like
at
a
all.
normal
They should
chicken
really just
sandwich.
trim these up into squares and make nuggets out of them.
The Dave's double.
It's shinier on the top. It looks almost more plasticky, maybe. It does look better than the one in the UK. Shininess and all.
Cheers.
You were talking about the salt level in the UK burger, and this is definitely seasoned better.
It's just drowning in sauce, which I think the main issue was that it was too dry.
The meat is different. It's fattier. When the first burger that we had in London was less fatty, and I think you want a fattier piece of meat in a burger to help hydrate all those ingredients.
Yeah.
It tastes better, but it tastes unhealthier.
Okay, let's move on to the next. One nugget. Go for it.
Oh, that's very different. Very bouncy, quite rubbery.
I liked it less with each bite. It's like when you meet someone the first time and they're like, they're really great. And then you meet them again and they're like, I've had a few less beers and they're less great.
I feel like they're both equally bad for different reasons. I mean, the salt level's better, but the texture was worse and not much crunch.
Ratings.
I've rated it.
You're giving that a 6.5?
Okay.
You're gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna go 7.2.
You're giving it higher than a 7.
That's crazy.
What are you thinking?
That was a good fast food meal.
And what I will say is the flavor was
I'm
very
too
good.
hungry
There
to
was
be
garlic
watching
and
this.
seasonings in the chicken. The
Actually-
beef tasted of beef. There was no flavor that drew the rating down. The only thing that did was the texture of certain things. The chicken nugget being spongy and the chicken breast in the sandwich being a bit dry.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
There you go.
I'm a big texture guy.
Would you say texture over taste? Buy it now. It's on Amazon. Did you know that? The link's in the description. Moving on.
Dude,
The
yeah,
US is looking
I don't
good,
know.
but this
I kind
next
of,
competitor.
I kind of agree with that texture over. Like, I won't eat certain foods just because of the texture. I don't care how it tastes. I really don't care how it tastes, but like the texture, just I can't eat certain foods because of the texture. A lot of seafood, I can't eat because of the texture. It's just I can't do it. Is this in 4K? What is? Let's go.
Competitor might just be what breaks that momentum.
We have a unique offering, something I didn't expect, but something that was highly requested, not even by these two, but by my DMs. As soon as people found that I was here, the first thing I kept seeing over and over was this place called Greg's. And I was
What?
like, what is this, a 7-Eleven?
It's a British institution.
The sanctum of sausage.
Sausage roll, run it.
That
There we
looks
go.
good.
Cheers.
That actually looks really good.
Taco
Are you
Bell's
kidding
new
me?
$5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes give you extravagant
I'll be there tonight.
This is probably the fast food that I eat more than any other.
I hate to say it, this is actually really good.
Because it
It
tastes
is.
like of almost nothing.
It's the essence of nothing that yearns for something.
There you go.
A wise man once said.
Texturally, it's
Whoa, that was
wonderful.
deep.
Super crispy on the outside. It's
That looks
flaky.
good.
The sausage is super moist. It's not dry at all. I thought it would
Is that like
be.
a
I
mini?
was
What is
expecting
with
something
British
snappier and
people?
more toothsome.
What is it with British people in British food where they like to put meat inside of a bread roll? Like this beef Wellington. What is their obsession with putting meat inside of bread? I don't get that.
I don't.
But
mean
I mean,
that I'm
it
not
looks
liking
good.
it.
Don't
It's
get me
just
wrong.
different than I expect.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Like I fucked that shit up, but I don't understand the obsession. But I mean, hey, it looks good as hell. So you know, maybe they found something there.
But I do like what I got.
If you had the sausage by itself without the pastry, it would be awful. Like genuinely god awful. But it works together.
I will say, if you start to peel this back, the first thought is, oh, it's Granddad's toe.
It doesn't. Okay.
On to our next Greg's item, the chicken bake.
Oh wow, it really doesn't taste good.
Ugh.
Mother of God. The way that slithered down my throat
Ew.
It does.
was unacceptable.
Ew.
That was,
So are they
I
gonna
feel
compare this to
violated.
Well,
Costco?
you're gonna love the next thing.
This really does look like Subway vomit in a Pop-Tart. Can you introduce what this one is?
Right.
This is Subway vomit in a Pop-Tart.
No, it's
Ew.
a sausage, bean, and cheese melt.
Dude, that is the
We
most-
Brits love our baked beans.
Yeah, that is the most British thing I've ever heard in my life.
Atrocious.
We're getting worse.
Cold.
Ice cold.
So cold. That's because no one orders them. That's the thing with the sausage roll. You're going to Greg's, you're always going to get a fresh sausage roll because their turnover is so quick. Everyone everyone who used to order these is gone now. Let's end it on a pleasant note, because Greg's also does sweet treats. These are yum yums.
Those
My
look
lord,
good.
it's a little flaccid.
Well, it is a little bit.
It just looks like a glazed donut.
Maybe give it a little Dunkaroo. This is a pre-diabetic masterpiece. Wow.
Maybe a post-diabetic.
If we're all lucky, we're all gonna lose our left foot.
Put it in a bake.
Honestly, these were banging. It seems like UK does fast food a little differently. It is also not just about there being a drive-through, but just being able to go inside, grab, and leave. And that's not so much the American mentality. The American mentality of what fast food is there should be a drive-through. That is like the determiner in America, if it's truly fast food, is that you don't even get out of your car.
Because we have this thing, it's called walking.
Yeah. I like what Greg's is
okay. Okay, this is another pet peeve of mine when English people are like, oh yeah, we walk and you guys drive everywhere. Come to fucking America, please. Come to America and please just walk everywhere. Come to the suburbs. Come to the suburbs and just walk everywhere. You can't. We're not all squeezed together on a little island like England is, dude. We're not. You can't just walk everywhere. You need to drive. That pisses me off
similar to the
when they say
7-Eleven
that,
model,
when they do that
way more
shit.
focused on quick service food. But I mean, all things considered, I'm kind of a fan. Like, if I were strolling by a Greg's, I would probably stop to get a sausage roll.
Hell yeah.
If I were to give it a rating, 7.9.
I think I'm happy with 7.9.
I mean, I'm going to go for a 10.
10 out of 10?
That's
You can't improve on a
insane.
Greg's sausage roll. If you're going to walk in for a fast food baked good, they've perfected it. I think there's a reason that it's basically a national religion. I'm not surprised that Josh
A
is
10
not
is
fully on
crazy.
board,
You
because it's
convert.
like the first church service he's gone to.
Right.
He likes what he sees. But he's not ready to get baptized straight away.
Ollie's insane score is going to make this a little hard to beat. This now comes down to which country
Dude,
has
there's
the best
no
average.
way.
America's down, but not out. So let's see if they can
It's also
clutch it out.
3v2
The
right
question
now.
is, what is the best comparison to Greg's? Place where you
It's
can
gotta be
get a cheap
Costco,
sausage
right?
item. A chicken bake? Plethora of dessert options.
Yeah,
The
it's
answer?
Costco.
Costco.
Yep.
So we gave the lads a tour. It's not exactly a one-to-one experience of walking into Greg's, but it may have been better. Funny enough, they don't turn any profit on their
I've never
food,
been to
but
Costco. I have like 2 by me, but I don't have a Costco card, so I've never been. But I want to go. I actually want to go so bad, but dude,
Curious
I
to
want to
see.
try the foods. Like that hot dog looks smacking.
Welcome back to America.
For the price of $1.50, which was the price of our sausage roll, you get not only this hot dog, but also a free refill drink. I mean, that's mad.
Cheers.
Yeah, that hot dog
That's a
looks
hot dog
good.
for $1.50. Is that beef?
Yeah, beef hot dog.
I mean, it's hard to hate something that costs that little.
Coming back from the UK, a sausage roll hits way harder than that.
100%.
It's the same price, right?
Yeah, it's the same price.
You don't get a drink, but it's way more comforting.
Ultimately, there's just not that much to say about that. It
What
is
do
a
you
hot
mean?
dog, and that's about it.
But it's
Greg's also has something else.
dude, I would rate that hot dog way higher than that fucking roll. I'm sorry. That hot dog, first of all, it's more food, and I guarantee you it tastes
They
better.
call it a chicken
I
bake.
guarantee you.
Guess what? America has a chicken bake too.
That's a monstrosity.
Yeah,
It
that's
is a
crazy. I want
monstrosity.
to try that
This
so
is
bad.
heavy.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's almost like they're compensating for something.
You sold that as Greg's chicken bake?
You don't want a male name to give ownership to this. That is a lot better than Greg's.
This is like a whole meal.
I really like the baked cheese off the side.
If you just compare the inside of that
Double
to the
chunk
inside
chocolate
of the Greg's
cookie.
chicken bake,
It's like a
That chicken
chicken
bake looks
Alfredo
good,
inside
bro.
a like crispy pizza pocket. Honestly, this
Yeah.
is very good.
it's just too big though. Like, who wants all of that?
I do. I could easily
Yep.
smash one of these.
There's no yum yums, but they do have soft serve ice cream. You're a sucker for some
I
soft serve
love
ice
some
cream.
soft serve.
Oh my gosh, cookies and
Oh
ice
my
cream.
god, that's
Oh my god.
that's insane.
You've absolutely screwed us by giving us this right before giving the rating. Before this, I would have said a 5.
The hot dog was so much better than all the fast food we've had
Yeah,
today.
but they're gatekeeping. They, you know,
Okay.
they don't let you
Membership,
in.
yeah. The chicken
That's
bake is
true.
oppressively large.
That is true.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit insecure, honestly. But holy crap, this goes straight to my heart.
It actually does. You're gonna go into cardiac arrest very soon.
Costco, including the experience, 7.5.
I was gonna go with 7.
I came in with a bad attitude. The hot dog, it is the
Looks
same
so
product
good.
no matter where you go, right? The chicken
Not
bake,
that
it is
big
actually
though.
very
It's not that big though. Like
good. And then the chocolate chunk cookie sealed the deal for me. All things considered, was a 7. Wow. Big ups to Costco. Who would have thought it? Moving on.
Greg still holds on the top spot, but America's still dominating the leaderboard on the overall average. Let's see if the next competitor can
Oh
get
my
the score
God.
for the UK.
If there's any fast food that represents American fast
my
food
God.
better than any
I love
fast food joint,
McDonald's.
not by quality,
I am a
but
sucker.
by cultural significance, it is McDonald's.
I am a
this
sucker
French fry
for
contains
McDonald's.
4 ingredients. Here's how many the U.S. McDonald's French fry contains.
oh my god. Yeah, it's bad. I know it's bad, but it's so good. McDonald's has the best fries. I'll stand on that, and you can't even argue that. You can't even like argue against that because everyone here knows it's true. McDonald's has the best fries. Actually, they have the best fries. I'm sorry, they do. I don't care how many ingredients they put in them. They're so fucking good. I love McDonald's. Oh my god, it's
I
bad.
can't see what was on the screen.
It's just slightly salty, very oily potato.
This is the most pure potato McDonald's French fry I've had because the McDonald's French fry does have a McDonald's flavor in the U.S. If you go and taste a U.S. McDonald's
Oh my
French fry,
god, basket of fries. Oh my god, that is my staple at school right there. A basket of fries is my staple. They don't have it at home for me here, but dude, when I'm at school, bro, oh my god, basket of fries are deadly for me.
There's a flavor in here I can't quite identify.
Is the texture the same? I know you like texture.
Why do you ask it like that? He looks me right in the eyes and he's basically like, I know you like texture. We tasted it here, but in order to really make a determination, we gotta try the ones in the US. Next up, the Quarter Pounder, a better burger experience than the Big Mac because, let's be honest, the Big Mac is mostly just bread.
This is a bit weird,
love
but
Quarter Pounders,
what
but
I
I also love
crave
Big
in
Macs.
this is that little piece of crispy bun.
There's nothing about this bun that is crispy. When I was a little kid, you'd be drinking all that fruit punch and all sorts of random ass cookies and things, and then you throw up in your mouth a little bit. Right here.
Good, happy childhood memories.
Lackluster experience so far, but let's see if an item exclusive to the UK swings things around.
But it's not just any cheeseburger. This is the chili cheeseburger.
Chili?
It has some sort of a chili sauce. It
Ugh.
has pickles, but wait a minute. I also see pickled jalapeno.
Oh, it's spicy.
more dry than the Quarter Pounder.
The patties are
supposed
thin
to
and
be
getting
spicy, I think.
obliterated.
Really need something to wash that down with.
Very much of American cheese and jalapeno. I didn't get any beef. The buns are super sweet in a not so enjoyable way. Everything's just kind of one texture. The meat is chewy and floppy like a sandal. So is the bread. Both are equally as dry. That's the overall experience of it. And
It feels like my body's rejecting that a little bit.
we've had the UK experience. I'm giving it a solid 2.5.
Probably just give it 2 flat.
2.2.
I think we'll stick with 2.5. Yeah,
Okay.
With 2.5? Okay.
It's better when you're in charge.
2.5 US, what you got? Wow, you gotta stop doing that.
God.
They really are surprising me. I've noticed a
Quarter
significant difference in the
pounder with
quality.
cheese
They have
looks
Maillards
so
now on their
good.
patties. I think they're actually searing them. The cheese looks better. All the toppings look decent.
Double
Good
quarter
toast.
pounder
The
with
bun
cheese,
looks nice. I don't know
actually.
what's happening. I think McDonald's is tired of being shit on and they actually want to make better food. Maybe that's
Dude.
happening.
Honestly, I think
Don't ever disrespect my McDonald's like that. McDonald's is the greatest.
that is the best looking McDonald's burger I've ever seen in my entire life.
I did not expect it to be such a contrast from the UK to here.
It could still be worse, so let's taste.
I can taste the mallard in there.
I'm kind of blown away. Here's what I will say. The texture's kind of on point. It's juicy,
Yeah.
it's fatty to the way I like it.
Look at
the
that.
cheese is kind of melting and making its own sauce.
Look
The
at that.
pickles come in, you can taste them. It's pretty damn good, and the bun is not bad either. But what I will say, flavor, despite the nice texture, is severely lacking to me. Not just salt level, but I'm just not tasting much beef or much of anything. I just taste ketchup. Surprisingly decent
Dude,
texture.
ketchup's
Like,
the
in order to
best.
give
I would
this
not complain
texture
about that. I
rating,
love
might
ketchup.
give it a 7 or a 6.5, but the flavor is sub 4 to me. It's not giving much.
We compared the patties at the UK McDonald's to a coaster you put a beer on. The thickness to this is so
Yeah.
different. There's not really
Well, it's
any
also a double
distinct
quarter
flavors
pounder.
there. You just taste
Other one was
all
a
of it in
regular
one.
quarter pounder.
piece
This
of
is
that ground
double
beef
quarter
and taste
pounder.
It tastes of nothing.
It really does.
Because there's no salt, and this is the most flavorless beef that there is.
This scratches an itch almost no other fast food can.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine it would really get much better than this at a McDonald's.
Are the McDonald's fries
Oh my God.
in the US better than the ones
Yes,
in the UK? Or
yes.
is it the other way around?
No.
Yeah, there's literally 12 more ingredients in this.
Is there any potato in that at all?
It just gets dipped into like 12 chemical baths and then fried.
There's no salt in them, but there wasn't salt on the British ones either.
No, they're not crispy.
They're like chewy.
somehow. That's a bad fry.
Honestly, 1-to-1
No.
US and UK fries were similar because they were both mid. Maybe I'd give it to the
No,
UK due to the
no,
lack of
no.
chemicals, but you know what? Time to rate.
When I
No.
say the burger was as good as the
Absolutely
McDonald's burger
not. They
could
just
be,
got a bad
there's
batch
still
of
a ceiling
fries.
to that.
I think this whole experience has been really pleasant for me. The double cheeseburger way surpassed my expectations. I
Yeah.
might even give it 7.5, 8. The fries really dragged it down. I'd maybe give it a 6.5.
I'm gonna go for a dead 6.
I'm gonna give it a flat 5.5. Honestly, kind of high for McDonald's.
In the UK, I felt sick immediately
Yeah.
after eating it. But then as soon as we bit into the McDonald's, I felt like I might crap myself.
Did you?
That's private.
Okay. Moving on.
McDonald's yet again leaving us unimpressed, this time for both UK
That's
and the US.
crazy.
And now the time has come for our final matchup. We're taking the UK's top grossing chicken spot, Nando's, and putting it up against the US's top grossing chicken spot, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A,
This is a
baby.
battle of chicken
Chick-fil-A.
Goliaths. Apparently the Brits love a cheeky Nando's, but it's only fair to compare it directly to one of the chicken spots that continuously has Americans in a chokehold across the country.
I
This
just
is
had
gonna
Chick-fil-A
be
yesterday.
interesting.
All you need to know is British people
I
love
said
Nando.
but fuck Chick-fil-A because they forgot our sauce. We got there, I got, all three of us, me, my girlfriend, my mom, we got the Cobb salad because I like the Cobb salad at Chick-fil-A, and I was feeling I needed to eat a little healthy, even though I got fries and a milkshake with it. But fuck you, I got a salad. They told us that our salad dressing was in the fry bag, and we get home and it's not there. So
It's beloved.
So careful, watch your words.
pissed me
We're
off.
on the street corner right now next to about
Ate my salad
350,000 bites.
plain.
Yep.
It actually
Those are all
wasn't
the
that
people
bad
that are
though.
parked and are just waiting in case you badmouth.
Oh, fantastic.
Nando's. This is your half chicken. This is maybe one of the most common orders.
Grilled
People come into
chicken.
Nando's, they get a half chicken or a quarter chicken. It's rotisserie style. We've gone for a classic medium hot sauce. People are very
rotisserie,
particular about
not
how
grilled.
spicy
Oh,
you
I
go
don't know
for your
what's the
peri peri hot
difference.
sauce at Nando's. If
I'm
you
not-
want to
I'm
go
not-
hot, we
I'm
have
not
some
a
hot.
chef
We have to
like
do
that.
right.
A little bit of hot sauce. Oh wow, there you go. Bam.
That's crazy.
It squirted a little bit. Juicy, seasoned nicely. It's got the smokiness from the grill. I'm kind of surprised.
A little bit.
Now we're trying the wing roulette.
Wings, but it's got a
Those-
little bit of
those
novelty
look good,
factor.
yeah.
There's
Both
multiple
of
different
those look
spice
really good.
levels on the wings. You don't know which one you're gonna get. You just take a bite, roll the dice.
That's for sure spicy.
This one's just barbecue.
I got off easy on the roulette there. I think that's quite lemony.
I like the ooey gooey. They're cooked nicely, so you get the smoky grill flavor. I mean, this is quality cooked chicken. I'm kind of surprised. In Chicago, I went to Nando's, very nice, but this one is significantly better. Seasoning's better, texture's better, it's cooked
one in
nicer.
Chicago?
So did you think it would be lower
didn't know that.
quality? I'm trying to understand why
Oh,
you're surprised
you're
by
baiting
this.
me. You're baiting me.
Nando's, it's a bit more pricey than your average fast food. And I think you taste it.
We have the thighs.
It is juicy. That's good. I'm getting the most like char grilled kind of action, reminiscent of the sort of Burger King fake char grilled, but the real version.
I wish there was a little more salt on this, but it's not like missing enough for me to complain. But what I will say is they're cooked nicely, but the flavor is very chicken forward. It's nice. Someone just brought me a plate of that and I closed my eyes and I ate it. I think my first thought would be like, you know what? This is close to an 8 out of 10 overall. Like in the sense of tastes good, it delivers, it's not dry. And that's like the biggest loss on
Yeah.
most chicken bites is overcooked. Surprisingly
Yep.
cooked nicely. But, okay, we're sitting at an 8 out of 10. The convenience element is a problem. I think that it drops that down from the fast food world closer to like a 7.5.
To enjoy a Nando's, you kind of have to go and sit down. And if I'm going to do that, I don't
But
want to
then
go
that's
to
not a
chain.
fast
I wanna
food.
Go, somewhere
That's not
local,
fast food, that's
somewhere
just a
that the
regular
people making the
restaurant.
food
That's not
really
fast
care
food.
about. Yeah, that's how it really suffers. While the taste, I agree, it's on like an 8. For me, convenience brings it down to like a 5. It's mid.
Oh, wow.
Nando's is super mid.
Okay, I
Wow.
instinctively want to go higher.
He's been
but
waiting to
mainly
say that
because
too.
I'm a contrarian.
Okay.
And also, I don't like upsetting people. It was juicy, well seasoned. I would say 7.5.
And just like that, Nando's is on the board. That only leaves one spot left to go before deciding which country is taking home the crown. On to Chick-fil-A.
It's popping in here. We've got a double line.
The first cue of the day.
Yeah, they're also known for being extremely polite. Can we do 3 spicy chicken sandwiches? Can I also do 1 order of the grilled nuggets, 1 order of the 4-piece tenders?
Oh, you
Thank
need to get a
you.
milkshake.
I got called sir.
Wow, they were very, very polite.
She didn't
Yeah,
say
they're-
my
they're-
pleasure, which was really upsetting to me.
Chick-fil-A milkshakes, dude, are top tier. They're top tier. Actually, they're like my favorite milkshakes out there. I love Chick-fil-A. The cookies and cream. Oh my god.
That's a thing they do, isn't it?
Awesome, thank you.
Our pleasure.
Why would you say that?
Did I not say that?
It
You don't
is-
say it.
you cannot take pleasure.
They're being pleasured.
What? We're back in America at the US's version of the top grossing chicken spot. Nando's has grilled chicken, but so does Chick-fil-A. But it only comes in one form, which is grilled nuggets.
No, you could
have
no,
grilled
you could get the grilled chicken sandwich too. You could get the
Ooh,
grilled
look
chicken
great.
sandwich.
That looks like bodybuilder food. Meatheads love this stuff.
Why are they slimy?
It's very, very soft.
It's a bit rubbery.
It feels refreshingly healthy for a fast food spot, you know?
Yeah.
It's not deep fried in batter.
If I'm in a pinch and I'm traveling and I'm somewhere in the United States, I can rely the Chick-fil-A will have some grilled nuggets that I can eat and hit my protein goal. Makes it very easy.
I feel like I'm in a men's health video right now. Yeah.
Oh,
What they are
wow.
known for is their fried chicken. We're gonna start with the
Yep.
tenders here.
Very crunchy. A little bit spicy, way less greasy than
Spicy?
KFC.
Warm.
No?
Just a little. You're not getting anything?
You guys are roasting yourselves. I don't even say.
Yeah, that,
With the
I
Chick-fil-A
don't know what
sauce?
we're talking
It's
about.
damn good.
It goes down
Chick-fil-A
very,
sauce.
very easy.
Chick-fil-A sauce is the best sauce, best fast food sauce out there.
Yeah. What's up, man? How are you?
This is the obligatory break in the episode.
Where Joshua gets recognized.
We should say this did happen to us once on the shoot. A guy pulled up, wound down his window, and he said, this is a direct quote, "Are you the guys who do those videos with the little kids?"
Oh my god,
I
dude!
will
If
say
someone
these are
said
the
that
better
to me,
breaded
oh
ones
my
that
god,
I've had.
I'd
But
freak
it's not what I
out.
want. It's lacking something.
This is Grand
you
Orchid,
kidding me?
your new life in GTA 5. Here, you will find
I
everything you
don't
need
know.
for full
No,
immersion.
I don't care.
But we still have one more item. This is what put them on the map. This is the reason that people love Chick-fil-A. It is a chicken sandwich.
Dude,
Trench
no.
foot on the bottom there.
Just the Chick-fil-A Deluxe sandwich is the best. Chick-fil-A Deluxe is the best.
The way you took that bite, you look like Pennywise.
It's spice. It's got that little bit of heat. It hits the spot.
One of the worst Chick-fil-A sandwiches I've ever had. However, you're right, it really does hit a spot. It's very hard for me to dislike that.
Well, experience-wise, very, very friendly. I was looking forward to the manners. You told us that they would be polite, and I was not disappointed. The food hits the spot, but I think you're right. It is more disappointing. It's more Chick-fil B- than other Chick-fil-A's that I've had.
For me, it was above average as far as chicken experiences go. That said, the convenience much higher than Nando's. Taste was not as good.
I had the one
Okay,
that had
stop
French
it.
foot, so I do feel
I take offense to
personally
that.
a
Chick-fil-A
little
is
bit
the best.
affronted.
Chick-fil-A.
It doesn't matter how polite
Okay, I know I was just saying this about McDonald's, but it goes Chick-fil-A, McDonald's for me.
you're being. It's still
Then
not bad.
Chipotle,
I've
then
got low
Cane's.
standards.
we do.
Texture, flavor was good. Salt levels were good. I'll give it a 6 today.
5.5.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right, so we have a final ranking. But do
That's
you know
insane.
the top spot or the winner?
I honestly have no idea.
Was it Greg's?
Greg's must have ranked
Yeah.
pretty highly.
The highest
It was Greg's because this fucker in the green gave it a 10. It did not deserve a fucking 10 off one food item.
ranking of this video, Greg's.
Because he gave it a
Come on.
fucking 10. No. Because he gave it a 10. KFC US won.
London,
That's crazy.
unbelievable. But
No,
USA
he gave it a
wins the
10.
overall competition by a landslide, which
Yep.
honestly, frankly, makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
We're allowed to use ingredients that you guys aren't.
You're the kings of fast food.
I actually
are.
am not proud of this.
It's a poison chalice, sometimes literally.
Fast food is just something that
Shut up.
America owns. And whether that's something that we can take pride out of, which probably we shouldn't, we at least can have that.
Let me please be the first to say, it was my pleasure.
All right.
Subscribe, love you, bye.
W video. This guy right here gave Greg's a 10 off one item. And it didn't even. Yeah, it looked good, but it was not 10 worthy. No, Greg's did not deserve to be a 10. But W video, go check him out. Joshua Wiseman, I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how you say his last name. But I've seen him on TikTok a lot. I used to see him a lot on TikTok, and now on YouTube too. But W video,